I've been wanting to make these videos. I think it's just for me to be able to review all the trades that I've done in the past and, have something to reference back to. So I started this journey a couple of months ago. I stopped working full time and now I'm going to trade. I've been doing really well. And actually, I started back just a quick recap or like a little bit about myself. I started back in 2017. This is when I first started trading. And I have been in love with it ever since. So now that I'm able to, now that God has blessed me with this opportunity to trade full time, that's what I'm doing. And I just wanted to go over my trades and see if maybe it'll help somebody else because I know I needed someone to help me whenever I was learning. I'm obviously still a new trader. I had done it part time, like every now and then. I wasn't too profitable back then. So, starting this year, I've been doing pretty good. And I just wanted to go over a few of my trades. So, my first trade today was TROO. Okay, and I shorted this stock, and I think there was. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get my notes. Yeah, I don't remember if there was news on it or not. I guess I didn't write it down, but I shorted this stock 500 shares at 205. So when it was, I think it was right up here. So 205 around here, and then I ended up cutting the loss at 150. So once it came down, I should usually I do one of my trading. I think it was right. Oh, now I remember it was down here. The hard thing about Thinkorswim is that I love this. I use this platform to trade. Um, Although it's odd because I'm using Trade Zero to actually perform my trades or like to trade on, and I use it only on my phone. It'd be a lot easier if I was trading off of Thinkorswim here, but for some reason it just wasn't working out. It just didn't work out that way, and I'm a creature of habit, so I just stick to trading on my phone. If not, I would have showed my P&L on here. But I had 500 shares, and with that, I was able to make $275. Okay, so that one is it. And I do use the VWAP. I'm not sure why it's not pulling up. It usually pulls up here. Okay, so the next trade I took was, actually this one was early in the morning. SRFM, man, if only I would have held, right? Oh boy. Okay, so this one I took pre-market. So I noticed that there was a pretty big run. So it looked like it was getting overbought. So I took some pre-market here, hoping, hoping that it would drop. At the open, I took 300 shares at 962. Let me and I noticed that the high of day here was 991. So I was hoping that it would jump up a little bit more so I could add more shares. That was the goal, was to add more, hope for a little higher run, and then get out. So I got in at 962, and that was right around here. So I got in here, and then I ended up getting out at 883. So I think this was right in the open. If I switch back to a 1 minute candle, if only I would have held it on, right? It would have been probably like a $900 winner. So on this one, I got out at 883. So And what I've noticed with my trading is that I just pretty much my moves usually take, I don't hold it more than like 20 minutes. So this one was what was it, like an hour hold? I think it was just because it was pre-market. Usually if it's like during market hours, it's usually like between 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. So that one right there was a $237 win. Okay, and then the last one was this one. I also got out too early on this one. Sorry. So this one did come out with news. Let me see what the news was real quick. And I actually love trading on my phone. It just makes it easier because I'm able to check the news on my phone and look at the charts there. So, I mean, for me, it works out that way. So I have, multiple platforms open. Okay, I think Dare did have a release. Oh yeah, it says it right here on my notes. So there's like a interim safety and efficiency results for phase 3. And this one had 8.7 million shares. So I figured, it didn't move. It moved a lot pre-market, really, really high. So when I got in, it was probably about 160% up. But then I got in around this area. I noticed that there's a double top here. There's the triple top, and my entry was at 857. Oh wow, never mind. 857. So down here. Actually, I remember now. These I was going to get up here, but I got scared out. I was too scared to take it. I'm like, no, what if this is one of those runners? Because the past few days there have been multiple runners like on no news, and this one had news, and I mean it was a kind of good float. So I got scared out on that one. But I did notice that it was going down. So I got in here with the break of let me see. Okay, so I was using this trend line and I got in right around here at 857, and then I got out as it dropped to 785, and I think it was on this candle. Yeah, it was on the first candle. I didn't even let it go up higher. If I would have seen it, I would have added more and then taken it down. But I got out on this candle, 785, which was, almost dollars. I mean, $72 on that one. But if I would have held it, it would have been a lot more, which is fine. I mean, little wins like that really do add up, and you never know what could have done. This candle here was nice, though. That was a nice candle. So 10 minutes into the market, that made a really good move. And there was a lot of runners today, but I am going to start waking up earlier to do pre-market. But I'm not, I haven't done that just yet because I noticed that there's a trend. We always have to follow the trend, what they say. But yeah, that was my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do want to start making more of these, and I hope other people are able to see it. And, hopefully one of these days I get more traders involved and maybe start a group, like a trading group, or I don't know, do something like that. Because when I started with, the first time I started watching trading was with Tim Sykes. That's how I got into it. I bought his course, and then there is a ton of traders on his chat room, and I thought that was really cool. But it was just a little bit too much for me. So me doing it like this is really cool. But yeah, I will do this tomorrow. Thank you for watching.